Hey everyone, so I am here with my third haul. I know it's been the third haul in a couple of weeks, but we are gonna jump straight into it. These are all from my local comic book shop. So I picked a bunch of these up last time I went, and I'm not gonna name any names, but we're gonna get right into it. So the first book I have here is Carnage, Black, White, and Blood. These are all anthology series, and these are wrapped, by the way, so I'm not going to be able to open these to show you the artwork. But I want to eventually get all the Black, White, and Blood books because they look amazing, and they're all like standalones. You don't have to read anything else, which I really like. I like standalone stories. Next, we have Daredevil, Woman Without Fear, and this is actually a sequel to the Daredevil, Woman Without Fear down here. Oh, this is Bloody Reunion. So this is, the second run. It happens later on after Devil's Reign and after Gang War, I believe, or maybe it's before. I'm not entirely sure. The reading order is still a little bit foggy for me, but this one I'm very excited to read as well. Now, next was one that I went in looking for, and they did have it, so I had to pick it up. This is by Vault Comics. This is Devil's Red Bride. This is a complete blind buy. It was a recommendation by Near Mint Condition, and so I was like, shoot, I don't want to look into it because he said it was amazing, so I didn't look at any of the artwork. I didn't listen to what it was about. I was like, that looks awesome, I want to read it. And that is Devil's Red Bride. All right, next we have one of the stories completing the Daredevil run. This is the Daredevil and Echo series. Well, not really series, but just one trade paperback. This happens right before the Red Fist saga, I believe. And this is going to be a nice little standalone story just about their reunion, I believe. Beautiful artwork from what I could see on the covers. I actually haven't flipped through this one at all, so I don't know what's in here either. But had to get that one. It looks amazing. All right, next one is a brand new book. Well, brand new as in like a couple weeks ago, but this is Magic Unleashed. A lot of people know her now from Marvel Rivals, but she's been a character around in the Marvel universe for a long time. And she finally has her own like standalone series. This is volume 1. Very excited to read this one. This one's kind of in line with the Laura Kinney Wolverine. It's got the same trade dress and everything like that. Gorgeous looking cover. Very excited for this one. All right, I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but we have another Daredevil book. This is Gang War. Now, the main reason I picked up this book is because I am reading the whole Daredevil run, and I'm going to start reading the Amazing Spider-Man by Zeb Wells run after the Nick Spencer run, and that one is where the Gang War story is included, so I thought I might as well pick up the Daredevil because we're going to kind of be reading them at the same time. Beautiful looking cover. Not sure how much I love the yellow spine. It's definitely different, but I don't know how good it's going to look on the shelf. You have to stay tuned for that shelf update, but that is Daredevil Gang War. All right, next we have The Ultimates Volume 2. Very, very excited to get into this entire series. Still not read it yet. It's on the shelf right there behind me. They have books of these coming out, it feels like every week, but Black Panther and X-Men, those next runs are coming out, or next volumes are coming out next month. And Spider-Man just came out today at this recording. So none of these for a while, which is going to be nice, but very, very hyped for these. And the last of the skinny trades that I got is Justice League Unlimited Volume 1. I believe this is by Mark Waid. Mark Waid and Dan Mora. Dan Mora's artwork alone is enough for me to get this, but you add Mark Waid on top of it. Super excited for the storyline. Haven't been keeping up with the Justice League in the new times. I've been reading the New 52, but maybe if this is really good, I'll go back and read like the Scott Snyder Justice League and the Rebirth stuff. All right, and then we have two books that I was very, very excited about. These ones, I wanted to find both of them, and I did find both of them. So I was like, you know what, I got to pick them up. So this is JLA Book 1, and this is the complete reading order of the JLA. So there's going to be, I don't know how many books there are. How many books there's going to be. There's already 2 out right now. And then there's a third one coming out either late this year or very early next year. But this is gorgeous. Beautiful trade dress. Collects a bunch of issues in here. Like if I remember correctly, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, and then an 80-page giant. So 16 issues in here, with one of them being an oversized issue. So this is a fat book. And we also have, if you could probably guess, book 2. And this is an even more gorgeous cover because this is by Howard Porter, who's easily one of my favorite artists working right now. His work on The Flash was incredible with Joshua Williamson. And just look at that cover right there. That is stunning. That's going to be a thumbnail right there. So yeah, trade dress is gorgeous. My girlfriend loves to look at the trade dresses as well, and this logo is actually different from book 1, so she's probably going to be annoyed by that, but very excited to read this, and we'll be doing reviews on that very, very soon. Now we only have 3 books left, and they are all the same like run, but I just got to move them out the way real quick. So this is the IDW Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now this is volume 7. They only had volumes 4, 5, and 7 at the store, so a little bit of spoiler. That's all they had. But I did already order 1, 2, 3, and 6. I'm very, very excited to read these. These are the complete collections. So these are coming out. I'm not sure how many come out per year, but the next one is coming out in November, and that's going to be volume 8. And those are in recommended reading order with all the mini series and the micro series included. So that's very, very exciting because I love the Ninja Turtles, but I never got into it for so long because they're only collected in hardcover, but not anymore. This is volume 5 right here. April O'Neil. Beautiful trade dresses. Absolutely love the way the spines look. They look gorgeous, and this is my favorite because it's yellow. April O'Neil on the back. And then we have volume 4 here. Donatello, gotta love them. Super, super, super hyped for all of these. Can't wait to read them. Gonna be doing a review, just a quick review for each one of these individually. And then when the entire series wraps up, I'll be doing the whole thing as one review. But these collect a lot as well. So this collects issues 29 to 37. So that's 9 issues. And then the Empire, the Utrom Empire miniseries, and the 2014 annual. So at least like 12 issues in here. And all the books collect that, because like the first book, volume 1, collects the first 12 issues. Super duper excited to read all those. But yes, that has been just a quick little graphic novel haul. And I do actually have another cheap graphic novels haul that I have to do soon, but you won't see that till about next week. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know any books that you've picked up or the books that you're most excited for me to review and read. Stay tuned for the graphic novel update, like on the shelf, the way that looks, filling up super quickly. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.